With new leadership, one can expect changes, and President Bill Johnson has already made some around YSU.
WKBN Community Affairs Director Dee Crawford asked him what the future has in store for the university.
Continuing my in-depth conversation with President Bill Johnson, past, present, and future, you have always, as you've mentioned before, had YSU at heart. That's past. Present, you're now the president, which has the responsibility and all of that goes with it. Future.
What does the future look like? I want people all over our region, our state, our nation, and the world to know what this Y stands for. Know why Youngstown State is such a special place. We have an amazing legacy. I learned about Youngstown State when I first came to Ohio years ago. Many of the people that I worked with and that worked for me had graduated at Youngstown State, and I knew the quality of the education that they had received. I've worked with Jim Tressel, I've worked with Cynthia Anderson, I've worked with some of the presidents in the past in my role as a U.S. representative, and so I got to see the university from the inside out. But I want everybody to know why Youngstown State is the best value proposition for education. Here very soon, we're going to be the only four-year major university in the state that I know of that offers the full continuum of education, from credentials to certificates to associate degrees, all the way up to doctorate degrees. Anything that they want to learn, to live, and to raise their families here.
Again, the workforce is so key to the development of this area. Where do you see YSU?
The first thing that we did.
Excuse me.
The first thing that we did at Youngstown State, the provost and I, who is now the provost, Dr. Jennifer Pentar, we got together and completely overhauled our workforce education and innovation department. We merged the programs into the colleges, the STEM college and the honors college, so that we could have a more seamless and direct integration with businesses and industries across our region. Here's a great example. Had a construction company come in to see me and they said, hey, we need engineers. We're willing to pay for their education. We want to choose the engineers. Send us candidates. We're going to give a scholarship to one engineering student. They didn't just stick with one. They ended up with 3 engineering students.
That's the future.
That's the future.
Any last comments before we part presence today?
There are bright days ahead for Youngstown State. We've just begun to scratch the surface. I'm so excited about all the things that we can do, and I really appreciate you giving me a chance.
I appreciate you spending the time and joining me as well. Youngstown State will always be at my heart.
Yes, ma'am.
I want to thank you for joining me as well. Again, I'm Dee Crawford, Community Affairs Director, WKBN.
Hi everyone, I'm Lindsay Watson. Thanks for watching the WKBN 27 First News YouTube channel. If you want more video news, subscribe to our channel. And don't forget to download the WKBN 27 First News app for breaking news alerts.